tips with you about making cold calls. So making cold calls is something that's very hard to do, not easy for everyone. And I just wanted to share a couple tips with you that I have found to be helpful through the process. Number one, I think that it's important for you to set a goal with the number of contacts that you're going to call within each setting. So if you say that I'm going to make 20 attempts or 20 calls today, and start tallying off everything after you make each call until you hit number 20. I think this is important because if you're just calling and calling and calling, you get a little discouraged and then you may stop calling. But if you know that you're making 20 calls, it's like, okay, I got 10 more to go, 5 more to go. You can count down and help you get through the process. Secondly, you're going to need something to be able to track these folks that are calling, because sometimes if you're leaving a message, they may call you back. You want to keep track somewhere that conversation that they're having, or the fact that you made an attempt to call there, so that when you pick up where you left off on your next call time, oh, I called last week, this is where I'm at. And you can do this by using a contact management system. The contact management system that I use is called Top Producer. Top Producer has been around for a very long time. It is maybe a little bit more expensive and outdated in some areas of it, but there's a couple things that I like. For example, the follow-up coach in the system that I find to be very helpful. The biggest thing to remember is the best contact management system that you can have is the one that you're currently using. If you already have a contact management system, just stick with it. No need to reinvent the wheel. You already have it. You just really need a place to enter in all of your clients' contact information. The third thing is knowing who you're going to call. A lot of times people run out of ideas on who to call, or run out of numbers to call. Some of the folks that you can call on is either a lender, you can contact your friends and family members. You can also call for sale by owners. There's a couple for sale by owner websites that you can jump on there, call. The number is already listed on there. And you can call expireds. If you are an agent at Brick House Realty, we email out the list of the expired listings. This information comes in daily from a provider that we use, and we share this information with all of you agents to use to help grow your business. Don't be worried about, oh, such and such may be calling on that person. The fact is, they may not be calling on that person. And even if they did, they may not have success, they may not have reached that person. So let that seller let you know to stop calling them. Don't go off of the assumption that someone else is also working off of that list. And then lastly, some people use a dialer system to make their calls. I would suggest that maybe later on, if you have really fine-tuned your process for making your cold calls, a dialer might be a worthwhile investment, where you can have your headset on and it just automatically dials that number. But initially, we want to make sure that we are keeping as much money in our pocket as possible, and we just have to go through the old-fashioned way of making calls. So I hope you find this very helpful, and start today making your calls. Have a good day.